Greetings and welcome back to Class 5 Collection. Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing good. So, finally, I got a little bit of time. So, we are going to try to see if this is going to work. So, I bought from Amazon a 1/12 scale body, and I've got some clothes to fit that body. So, hopefully, everything works. So, we already looked at the clothes before, so let's take a look at the body. I haven't even seen this yet. And I figured, what the heck? Let's just explore this together. Because I really want a Clark Kent figure, but I refuse to pay $250 for a 1/12 scale. I just think that's crazy. So, here's the box. So, your legal bull. I think it was 20 bucks, I think. So, I was like, hey, if this costs me, 40 something bucks to put a figure together, it's going to save me over $200. So, I don't need all the dumb little accessories. I don't need like the little press pass, stuff that I could probably somehow make myself. Oh, it even comes with a blank head. That is cool. I didn't even realize that. Oh, it even comes with a gun. That is hilarious. I mean, it has it on the box, but I didn't think it actually came with it. So for 20 bucks, I mean, damn, you could do a lot with this. This is the worst part. I was afraid that everything's gonna go flying. Yeah, so yeah, you got a head that if you want to paint, you can. Extra hands, extra pegs for this, for the neck, gun, and some boots. Nice. So let's take a look at the body. Wow. Okay. It's wow. It to be honest with you, it does not feel bad. It don't feel cheap. It's not loose. Huh. Okay. So we have different size neck pegs on pegs. So you got a tiny one, you got a medium, and a big daddy one. So let me see if a Clark Kent head will fit on this. Okay, so he did the body. And this is my second attempt because my audio died. Nice. And when my mic dies, there's no audio, the phone doesn't turn on. So I had to take off the tunic again. But that's okay, because it is what it is. So let's pop off his hose. Huh. First time was a lot easier. But the articulation is pretty good. I mean, this body, I am impressed with the body. Really am. I mean, like I said, it even has veins in it. This is crazy. Sculpt is good. It's got good movement. You can't really go too high on that, but he's just going to be in a static position basically because he's going to be just ripping open his shirt. So when you now dressing a plastic body versus a rubber or silicone body, I have one 6 scale TV League body that's Horus from the Egyptian god, and trying to get his fabric clothes on. Oh my god, it took my wife and I. It really did. It was like an hour to get all his stuff on. So because it's rubber, everything gets hooked. So she just took a little bit of powder, put it in it, and it actually helped to get the items on there. So first thing we want to do, we're going to put the tunic on first. That's what I did the first time. So yeah, I'm going to do this again, but that's okay. So because it's spandex, it will give which I'm grateful that it does give. First time was easier. That's funny. You would think the second time would be a lot faster. But you always want to be careful. You shouldn't want to tear the fabric. So just when you're doing this, take your time. Don't rush. That's the worst thing you want to do. Trying to get this peg. That's a big thing I worry about. You don't want to get the pegs to pierce that fabric. And then you want to be careful with these right here. You don't want to pinch the fabric too. So, just be patient. Don't. And technically, I really should have gloves on because my hands are rough. And you have any burrs of stuff, it can rip the fabric. So that is the last time I will be doing that. This shirt is permanently on this figure. I don't want to do that again. Kind of looks like a little nice shirt. Oh, backwards. There we go. So we got that part. Now, got the trousers. Make sure it's like when you're getting dressed, put one leg in one pant, please. I do that earlier. I try to shove one leg, two legs down one pants, and yeah, it's not good. Now, if it rides up, what I did was I had stole one of my wife's, my wife, yeah, one of her paper clips. So this way I can push the fabric down if I have to. Don't try to use something sharp. Don't do that. I'm not going to be too fussy with it. So, like, I am not going to tuck in the white shirt. I'm not going to do that because this isn't 1970s or 80s. Guys really don't tuck in their shirts as much anymore. So, we're going to cinch up the pants. So I got the clothes off eBay, and it was like 20 something dollars, and I was happy with it. So looks good. All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna button all this up. Okay, so we got his pants on, with the tunic on, and his boots. Now, what's nice, the boots are even have some sculpt on the bottom, which is I didn't expect that. And I don't know why, because I'm from the 80s and 90s. I was under the impression, which I'm so glad I was 100% wrong. I thought the boots were going to go over the feet, but they would look ridiculously big. So I'm glad that these were their own separate. So it's getting there. It's getting the loop back through here and underneath here. This part was easy. Getting it through the little metal buckle was, yeah, it was fun. So now is this part here. It's getting on his jacket. Now it is, a full jacket. It even has little buttons on it. That's a nice little touch. Fake pockets. Pockets do pick up, but you can't put nothing in there. And this is a full shirt underneath it. I thought it was gonna be like a half or a 3/4 sleeve. It's not. So that's gonna be interesting. But I am not going to tuck. I was going to tuck the white shirt in, but I'm just going to leave it. Because I'm just going to have them like ripping it open. I thought about tucking it in, but I'm like, nah. But I'm happy so far. It's good enough for me, and I am extremely happy I didn't pay $250. I can't. 120, yes, maybe 140. No way 250. I can't. Even if I had the money, I just no, can't do that. All right, maybe just go straight back. This is one thing I don't like is that I'm afraid that this is going to get pinched in. That's my only fear. Yeah, so dressing these is interesting. Give me a moment. Okay. It's funny I can do it off camera easily than I can on camera. Don't. Camera shy maybe? Yeah, probably. Oof, I'm really gonna have to futz with this. Okay, so is it perfect? Absolutely not, but you know what? I like it. The suit was just a tad too big. I actually had to cut the sleeves off the undershirt because he looked like he had like super, pads like from the 80s. Uh, like I said, the jacket is too big. Maybe I'll try to find one that's fits him a little bit better. But you know what? For my collection, he's gonna be fine. It cost me what, $40, and I'm using a Mezco Superman head, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So that's what counts. It doesn't matter what a lot of other people think. I mean, please draw your comments, but I am not gonna let nobody say, "Oh, it looks like crap." But I know it's not perfect. I'm the first one to admit it, but I'm happy with it, and it didn't cost me $250. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're safe wherever you are. Keep collecting. Peace.